New tonight, Phoenix Interim Police Chief Michael Sullivan just announced that he is stepping down from his position and withdrawing his name for the permanent chief role. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Sullivan was one of 4 finalists for the job, and now the city says they're starting from scratch. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is live just outside Phoenix PD headquarters tonight. Chase, do we know why the city is starting over again when we know there are 3 other candidates going for the job?
Mark Krebe, I mean, the city was supposed to make a final decision this month on who would become the next police chief. But they tell us that because Sullivan is withdrawing his name and stepping down, the city believes the best way to move forward is just to completely restart this recruitment process. Just last month, all 4 finalists fighting to become Phoenix's next police chief spoke directly to the community about why they are the best fit for the job.
I'm the only candidate that you will hear from tonight who has been a police chief,
including current Interim Police Chief Michael Sullivan, who has held the position for close to 3 years. But on Tuesday, Sullivan announced he is withdrawing his name from consideration and stepping down as interim chief. His last day with the department will be on April 18th. In a news release from the city of Phoenix, it writes that Sullivan believes this is what's best for the police department and for the city. It included a statement from Sullivan that says, quote, "Throughout my tenure, I've worked diligently to navigate that process while focusing on crime reduction, strengthening community trust, and building a culture of continuous improvement. I'm incredibly proud of the progress we've made as a department and the dedication demonstrated by our officers and staff." With decades of law enforcement experience, Sullivan became interim chief in 2022. At a time when the department was under investigation by the Department of Justice for using excessive force and discriminating against minorities. In response, Sullivan made reforms to training and use of force policies for officers. The city said under Sullivan's leadership, crime went down year over year. The interim chief did receive pushback from his own officers. According to a survey released by the Phoenix Law Enforcement Association, hundreds of members said they have no confidence in Sullivan. The city announced with Sullivan leaving, they are restarting their search for a permanent chief despite having 3 other finalists who made it this far. The city will start taking applications on April 11th. In the meantime, Executive Assistant Chief Dennis Orinder will take over as interim chief. Now, we did reach out to those 3 other candidates. 2 of them are assistant chiefs currently here with the police departments in the Valley. By this time, we have not heard a response. We did also reach out to a spokesperson for the police department, either for a statement or an interview to talk about Sullivan stepping down. But at this time, we also haven't heard a response. We're live in Phoenix tonight. Chase Golightly, 12 News.